Shalom, shalom. All right. Shalom, shalom. 1 second. Hey, shalom, brother. How you? How you been, man? How you been, man? I was thinking about you the other day. You know, I thought about reaching out, but I said, it'll get back. But yeah. So before I get started, I'm gonna say all praises, honor, glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakapadash. Salute to the brothers, to the men out there teaching the fullness of the scriptures in these times, to the hopeful elect out there scattered abroad, unlike it to a speckled bird, tabernacle with King David. Peace, salutations, keep pushing it, pushing his word to the remnant, men, women, children. Shalom, right? So, yeah, once again, we out here. I'm out here through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai to bring out the truth of the scriptures to you so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, and speckled bird that's scattered around the world into the other nations. That's going to look like the other nations, right? And so this week, this week has been an interesting week, right? So you had the Democrats, they had immigration and they was letting everybody in with the open borders and everything. So part of what MAGA or the Republican side voted for was to stop that. Only to turn around with one of the people that they thought was on their team, Elon Musk, and what's his name? Ramaswamy, whatever the hell his name is. These two turned around yesterday or all week this week, and they said they call white people lazy. So the same shit that they were saying about us, oh, the immigrants come in and they doing the work, the jobs, black jobs that blacks don't want, and this and that. Turn around, and the Indian dude, Elon Musk, said that white Americans is lazy. That's why they hire Indians. Yo, that shit is crazy. They online going, you go on Twitter right now, X right now, they going crazy about that shit. It's crazy. But I love to see it. And the scripture said what's going to happen. Let's start out here. Deuteronomy chapter 30 and 7. And the Lord thy power will put all these curses on thy enemies. And the Lord thy power will put all these curses upon thy enemies and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee. Yeah. So all of the things that, all of this, the curses that's written in this book is going to come to this place, man. Just like Israel was this world was created for our sake, right? So this world was created for our sake. And this world like Esau did, the Job 9 and 24, the earth was given into the hand of the wicked. So this is his world. He was able to run roughshod for a certain amount of time. But then now, just like we was brought down, this place is going to be brought down. Let me get this. I love to see it, man. They going crazy. And I said to one dude, I said, yo, you know, it was fine when the ended, how did MAGA let this Indian guy in so quick? Because when he first came on the scene, he was talking shit about black people. He was calling black people lazy. He was saying we don't want to work. We not smart. We not educated. So them bywords that they was using and them stereotypes that they was using on us is now being put on Esau. Them curses. Let's go 2nd Esdras chapter 15 and let's start at 12. Because the scriptures say in Revelation 11 and 8, their dead bodies shall lie in the street of that great city, which is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt, where also our Lord was crucified, right? So Sodom and Egypt, let's get it. 2nd Esdras 15 and 12. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that the Most High shall bring upon it. They that till the ground shall mourn. Ain't the farmers mourning now? The farmers been mourning since the pandemic situation. They was forcing farmers to pour milk out, all kinds of milk they was forcing them to pour out. They was forcing them to destroy potatoes and different crops and all of this stuff. They foreclosing on their mortgages for their farms. Bill Gates is buying up all the farmland and all this. They're mourning right now too. The same way they was able back in the 1800s, 1700s, 1800s, they was able to go and take a black man's land, lynch him and this and that, and the next thing you know, it's a white man's farm, it's an Edomite's farm or whatever the case may be. The same way they was able to steal from us back then, they're being stolen from now. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. 2nd Esdras 15 and 12. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that the Most High shall bring upon it. They that till the ground shall mourn, for their seed shall fail through the blasting and hail, and for a fearful constellation. Woe to the world, and them that dwell therein. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. And here go, look. And one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands. 2nd Esdras 15 and 15. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men. There shall be sedition among men and one another. They shall not regard their king nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. Yeah, man. This is what you see, man. You gotta think that what is it, the H1B joints? So Elon Musk gonna tweet. Elon Musk said, well, shoot, I came in here with an he came in under the H1B college visa. And this head came here, dropped out of college, and now he got a company worth billions of dollars. So he said that he's going to support that H1B visa to keep it, to extend it. And this is how you got all the Patels in here and all of these other heads from all these other countries with these fake degrees and these fake credentials, and they getting these tech jobs because they taking them at a lower price. Know why? Because in their countries, they pay these people next to nothing. So when they come here and you was paying a person, say in India, a person that was making an iPhone that cost $1,000, $2,000, whatever them shits cost. The person that over there in India was making $100 a month, $150 a month. That's why they ran up in the factory over there and tore it down. But anyway, you got one of them people that make $100 a month, $150 a month, and then you come here and the people that was making $50,000 a year for that salary here come here, and these guys that take $35,000 a year. They was making $100,000 a year. They come they get these Indians, these Patels here, and instead of having to pay $100,000 a year, they pay this guy $50,000 a year, and he's happy as hell because he was just making a fucking $10,000 a year in his country. My man, my man. Hey, Shalom, Shalom, Yakarab, Shalom, brother. Yabashim, Yashab, Brakatah. So, yeah, so it's beautiful to see. Let's keep getting it. Let's get some more. The curse is being switched. The curses is being switched off of us and put on this place. And the more we stand out here and chant this place down, the more it's going to happen. The more it's going to happen. And the crazy part is, MAGA, if Kamala would have won, the MAGA heads, the white racist heads, they would have been running around here mad as hell at black people. Oh, y'all, they mad. Now who they gonna get mad at? Who you gonna get mad at now? Yourself. You the one voted this guy in that's calling y'all lazy and dumb, uneducated, and this and that. India's a shithole over here. You got somebody from a shithole in India over here talking shit to Americans in America. And he got his money. How he get his money? He had a company. Him and his mom's got a company, and they got a drug that failed testing 4 times. They got this same drug, they bought this same drug that failed the FDA testing 4 times, so it wasn't gonna get approved. They took this drug and they bought this drug, they put it in their company, and then they went went public with their company. And people bought their shares not knowing this drug ain't gonna never get fucking approved. So after everybody bought their bought their them stocks, the company folded and he left with $2 billion. Yeah, that's crazy. That's what you get. That's what you get. Instead of treating the Lord's people properly, treating us right. No, you like, oh no, we gonna replace y'all. And now you get replaced. Yes, sir. The Lord said he will mock at our calamity. The Lord gonna mock them curses on y'all now. The Lord mocking at y'all calamity. Let's get it. It's Isaiah chapter 10 and yeah, there you go. Let's go. Isaiah 10 and remember, nothing new under the sun. Lord willing, we get that next. Shall not 11. Isaiah 10 and 11. Shall I not, as I have done under Samaria and her idols, do to you Jerusalem and her idols? Now going back to it, right? These curses is being put on all those that hate thee. And who has shown nothing but hate? The hate for the so-called black man and black woman in this country is what led you to side with a motherfucker that's talking to you sideways out his neck now. That same hate. Wherefore, 12. Wherefore it shall come to pass that when the Lord hath performed his whole work upon Mount Zion and on Jerusalem, I will punish the fruit of the stout heart of the king of Assyria. I will punish the fruit of the stout heart of the king of Assyria and the glory of his high looks. The king of Assyria. This is where we at, man. Edom, Assyria, just like nothing. Let's get that. Nothing new under the sun. Just like before, the Lord gonna punish this place. And you see that's what's happening right now. You see exactly that's what's happening. Exactly what's happening. Exactly what is happening. Yes. 7:42. I know it wasn't back that far. Let's go Ecclesiastes chapter 1. Nothing new under the sun. And so just like Egypt in the past was crushed, the Lord gonna crush this new Egypt. Just like Babylon in the past was crushed, Lord gonna crush this. But it gonna systematically be broken down. And this is part of it, man. Esau being reminded that you ain't all that. The Lord got this guy out here. The Lord got this guy out here telling Esau, yo, y'all ain't shit, man. He said what he told him, he said, the reason, Elon Musk said, the reason why we hire Indians is because the American culture and the way you raise your children hasn't been good for years. And you need to raise your children like the Asians raise their kids. This is what they said. This is what they said to the white man. A white boy from South Africa and a Patel, an Indian from India over there, is cursing out white people on Twitter right now. This is what's happening on Twitter if you're not up on it. Ecclesiastes chapter 1 verse 9. The thing that hath been, it is that which shall be. Is done, is that which shall be done. And there is no new thing under the sun. And there is no new thing under the sun. So you see this place being broken down by the Lord. He's sending different things and plagues and different situations or whatever at this place. It's the Lord breaking this place down, man. Just like he told Moses, yo, outside in Romans chapter 9 and Yeah, 17. For the scripture, Romans chapter 9, verse 17. For the scripture saith unto Pharaoh, even for this time, even for this same purpose, have I raised thee up, that I might show my power in thee, and that my name might be declared throughout the earth. Romans chapter 9, verse 17. For the scripture saith unto Pharaoh, even for the same purpose, have I raised thee up, that I might show my power in thee, and that my name might be declared throughout all the earth. Yeah, man. So the Lord, this modern day Pharaoh, this modern day kingdom, this modern day version of Egypt, this modern day version of Babylonia, this modern day version of Assyria, the Lord is bringing this place down to show his power in this place throughout the earth. Let's keep getting it. Let's go back to Ecclesiastes chapter 1 verse 10. Is there anything whereof it may be said, see, this is new. See, this is new. It have been already of old time, which was before us. Yeah. So everything you see happening, this is how all the other kingdoms fell in the past. The money would go to crap. The people would turn against each other. They would get mad at the government. They would want to fuck. The government would try to throw more and more bread and circus at them to distract them. This is what you see going on right now. You got to let you know that they falling down low now. Antonio Brown, the football player, he got a thing right now, the Cracker of the Year awards. Yo, he named Donald Trump Cracker of the Year. He got funniest Cracker of the Year, and he putting this online. And and they chucking it up with him. White people that he done nominated for the Cracker of the Year award is laughing it up with him. You would have tried this same thing in the 1900s, come out with a Cracker of the Year award as a black man. You'd be lynched somewhere. You'd be lynched somewhere. Let's keep getting it. Let's go numbers. Let's get that. Let's keep getting it. Yeah, you sometimes you get a lesson, you start thinking about what you're gonna do, and you come out here, man, and you go, oh man, this is like a different energy on me today to come do this one. It's a different energy. Cause it's funny. It's funny to see white people being told they lazy by Indian dude. That's crazy. Love to see, cause they are. All they did was rob, rape, steal, and kill. That's all they did. That's all they did to get all their stuff. Shameful spewing shall be on thy glory. We get that one next, Lord willing. Numbers chapter 14 and 24. Numbers 24 and 14. One reverse with it. Let's go. Yeah. 14. Let's 14. And now behold, I go unto my people. Come therefore, and I will advertise thee what this people shall do to thy people in the latter end. Yeah. The scriptures tells us clearly what's going to happen in the latter end. From, like we read, nothing new under the sun. So just like in the past, the Lord will have his men come out and pronounce to that kingdom, to that rulership, or whatever, what was going to take place. Yeah, I could keep getting. We ain't gonna go that route though. We ain't gonna go that route. We're gonna keep getting. Let's go Jeremiah 25 and 16. Hey, what's up, brother? How you, man? My man, brother. Let's go, the punishment of Babylon. Let's go Jeremiah chapter 25 and let's go 10. Jeremiah 25 and 10. Moreover, I will take from them the voice of mirth. Yeah, I will take from them the voice of mirth and the voice of gladness. Damn, that motherfucker. What kind of gas he putting in that motherfucker? Jeremiah 25 and 10. Moreover, I will take from them the voice of mirth, the voice of gladness, the voice of the bridegroom, the voice of the bride, the sound of the millstone, and the light of the candle. And this whole land shall be desolate, shall be a desolation and an astonishment. And these nations shall serve the king of Babylon 70 years, nothing new under the sun, right? And then it shall come to pass, when 70 years are accomplished, that I will punish the king of Babylon. Their dead body shall lie in the street of that great city, which is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt, right? And I will punish the king of Babylon. Matter of fact, let me get this another one. That line up with that. Is it? Let me see. Yup, it's Isaiah, right? It's Isaiah that match up with that. That one was going. That wasn't hitting it. That wasn't hitting it like I wanted it to hit. Let's go here. Yeah, there you go. Isaiah 47:1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. So it's not talking about the original Babylon. It's talking about the daughter of Babylon. That's where we at right now. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Exactly. You got heads that they done invited in here to talk shit to us, now turn around talking shit to Esau. You can't make that up, man. Back to it, Jeremiah 25:12. And it shall come to pass, when 70 years are accomplished, that I will punish the king of Babylon and that nation, nothing new under the sun, saith the Lord, for their iniquity in the land of the Chaldeans, and I will make it a perpetual desolation, and I will bring upon that land all my words which I have pronounced in the book. Then we start off with Deuteronomy 30:7. We started off with Deuteronomy chapter 30:7, that all these curses is going to be put on them that hate thee. You had to have a serious hate to do slavery. You had to have a serious hate to do the Indian Removal Act. You had to have serious hate to do all of this shit, the lynching and all of this shit like that. Sunday, after church on Sunday, you lynch a brother, and you got the family, the kids, the wife with the baby in her arms standing out taking a picture in front of a brother hanging from a tree. You had to have some serious hate to do that. You had to have serious hate to do that. Yeah. And I will bring, Jeremiah 25:13, and I will bring upon that land all my words which I have pronounced against it, even all that is written in this book, which Jeremiah had prophesied against all nations. For many nations and great kings shall serve themselves of them also, and I will recompense them according to their deeds and according to the works of their own hands. Yeah, according to the works of their own hands. So they was using other nations. They was inviting other nations. Think about it. Even with the Chinese restaurants in the hood, they won't let you open up no, you ain't going to open up no bunch of Chinese restaurants in the white neighborhood. And you had some Asian chick, she online talking about that all the time. Yeah, when the Asians came over here, they would tell them, yeah, you could get a loan and all this. Yeah, you could open up a restaurant in certain neighborhoods. So the same people that they was using to oppress us, the Asians and the Indians, the same people that's turning around talking shit to them now. The same people. These are the same people calling them lazy. Because y'all let them sit around and get so much money now, they can talk shit to y'all now. You got a motherfucker that did the American Dream. The American Dream is for white businessmen to scam the people. You got an Indian businessman in here scamming white America. You can't make this shit up, man. 15, Jeremiah 25:15. For thus saith the Lord power of Israel unto me, take the wine cup of this fury at my hand, and cause all nations to whom I send thee to drink it. Man, this a powerful scripture right here. Let's read this one again for the slow MAGA heads that's mad. That's Jeremiah chapter 25 verse 15. For thus saith the Lord power of Israel unto me, take the wine cup of this fury at my hand, and cause all the nations to whom I send thee to drink it. And they shall drink and be moved and be mad. Woo! And they shall drink and be moved and be mad because of the sword that I will send among them. Then took I the cup of the Lord's hand and made all nations to whom drink unto whom the Lord had sent me. Yeah, man. They gonna drink of this cup, man. And it don't taste good. It don't taste good. You a white man that just said, yo, I don't want to vote for Kamala because she's an Indian and this and that and whoop-de whoop 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 and boop 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 boop. Now you got an Indian dude that y'all was just, he was just on y'all side 2 months ago. He talking greasy to y'all now. Cannot make this up, man. The Lord is a master chess player. We got a couple more here. Let's go down. I know it was one more in here. I think it's 27. Jeremiah 25 and 27. Yep, it's talking about Edom, Moab, Chinese man, the white man, Japanese man. Yep. All the kings of Arabia, Elam, Indian. Yeah. They all gonna get some. Let's go 27. Jeremiah 25 and 27, right? Therefore, thou shalt say unto them, thus saith the Lord of hosts, the power of Israel, drink ye, and be drunken. Therefore thou shalt say unto them, thus saith the Lord of hosts, the power of Israel, drink ye, and be drunken, and spew and fall, and rise no more, because of the sword which I will send among you. And it shall be, if they refuse to take the cup at thine hand to drink, then shalt thou say unto them, thus saith the Lord of hosts, ye shall certainly drink. They gonna drink of this cup, man. They gonna drink of this cup, man. And they already sipping. They already sipping of the cup. And they don't like it, and it's bitter. And they throwing temper tantrums all online. If I'm telling you, if you don't believe me, go online and look up Elon Musk. He was talking so greasy. Oh, he's the owner of the X. He was talking so greasy on X to white people, he started deleting some of the text messages, some of the tweets that he sent. That's how greasy he was talking. Yeah, love it. Love it. We love it. We love it. Let's get in there. Lamentations coming for this place. What is that again? 887. Yeah, man. I'm telling you. I'm telling y'all, brother. If you looking for something to motivate you, all you gotta do is go on X. That will definitely motivate you. Definitely. Like, wow. Wow. Let's go Lamentations chapter 3. I think I want to start at what's that? 54. Okay, bet. Let's go Lamentation 3 and 55. Start at 55. The Most High redeeming power. I called upon thy name, going back to it, right? We go to all of the nations and we tell them they going to drink, right? They going to drink of this cup. You going, these plagues is going to hit you. And we not going to do nothing. We going to turn to the Lord. We going to put our hope in the Lord, right? Lamentations chapter 3 verse 55. I called upon thy name, O Lord, out of the low dungeon. Thou hast heard my voice. Hide not thy ear at my breathing. at my cry, that what's that in Ezekiel 9 and 4? Put a mark upon the men that cry and sigh for all abominations that be done in the midst thereof, right? Thou hast heard my voice, hide not thine ear at my breathing, at my cry. Thou drewest near in the day that I called upon thee. Thou saidest, fear not. Say that in Isaiah, right? Fear not thy worm Jacob, right? Matter of fact, let's get that. Let's get that. Let's go back. Yeah, one day y'all gonna wish y'all stop and listen. Right now it's all good. One day y'all gonna wish y'all stop and listen. Cause all that, when they say peace and safety, what did I just say? Matter of fact, let's go back to it. I see that scripture. I know it was in Isaiah. Head come by driving slow, staring at me. Threw me off. Oh, okay, now I remember. Wadi Yahba Shem Yahsha. It's Isaiah 40 or 41. Yeah, let's start at 8. Isaiah chapter 41, verse 8. But thou, Israel, art my servant, Jacob, whom I have chosen, the seed of Abraham, my friend, thou whom I have taken from the ends of the earth and called thee from the chief men thereof, and said unto thee, thou art my servant, I have chosen thee, and not cast thee away. Fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy power. I will strengthen thee, yea, I will help thee. Going back to us pleading like we was reading in Lamentation. We pleaded to the Lord. We pleaded to the Lord to do what? To put these plagues on their ass, man. To return and execute judgments, man. We, according to his promise, look forward to a new kingdom wherein dwelleth righteousness. Ain't no righteousness here. Because of the racist mentality of this country, you got black Americans that been dealing with this shit for forever, that the white man been trying to replace us with cheaper this and cheaper that, people that adopting the same shit that we've been dealing with now, they dealing with it too. And these people is in there. All of these companies, the CEOs are Indian now. IBM, all of these companies, the CEOs are Indians now. And they hiring their people. And they not hiring white people no more. Shit don't feel, look, what they say, it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun, the rabbit got the machine gun now. Fear not, Isaiah 41 and 10. Fear not thou, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy power. I will strengthen thee, yea, I will help thee. Yea, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness. Behold, all they that were incensed against thee shall be ashamed and confounded. Look, right? Behold, all they that were incensed against thee shall be ashamed and confounded. So now you got the Indians talking shit about MAGA or white Americans, this culture, the way they raise their kids, the upbringing and all of that. And then you got MAGA talking shit about India, how shitty their country is, and they telling they racist jokes and all of this. One dude posted, one of them dudes that said he posted one of his DM, screenshot of his DM. They hitting him up now, calling him curry nigga. They calling him curry nigga. So you got these two, they clashing now. And I'm just sitting, we sitting back like this, just watching it. The shot, like we watching tennis. Oh, what? That's what you tweeted? Oh, wow, whoa, wow. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I don't care. It's beautiful to see. Isaiah 41:11. Behold, all they that were incensed against thee shall be ashamed and confounded. They shall be as nothing, and they that strive with thee shall perish. Thou shalt seek them, not find them, even them that contend with thee. They that war against thee shall be as nothing, and a thing of naught. For the Lord thy power will hold thy right hand, saying unto thee, fear not, I will help thee, fear not, I will help thee. Fear not, thou worm Jacob, and ye men of Israel. The men of Israel that he sent out into the world, telling the other nations, drinking his cup. Don't be afraid. I'm with you, man. I'm with you, Jacob, you worm. But you my worm, though. Fear not, Isaiah 41:14. Fear not, thou worm Jacob, and ye men of Israel. I will help thee, saith the Lord, and thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel. Yeah, right? So let's go back to it. Don't have no fear. The Lord gonna help us. So back to what we was reading in Lamentations 3:55 again. I called upon thy name, O Lord, out of the low dungeon. Thou hast heard my voice, hide not from my breathing at my cry. Thou drewest near in the day that I called upon thee. Thou saidest, fear not. We just read that in Isaiah chapter 41. The Lord said, fear not, Jacob, I'm with thee. O Lord, thou hast pleaded the cause of my soul. Thou hast redeemed my life. O Lord, thou hast seen my wrong. Judge thou my cause. Thou hast seen all their vengeance. Thou hast seen all their vengeance and all their imaginations against me. Like I was saying, the same shit that they was doing to us, the same shit make you laugh, make you cry. The shit that you was doing to us with the other nations, that y'all was laughing and mocking at us, now it's happening to y'all, and y'all crying. The thing that make the same thing that make you laugh, make you cry. 61. Lamentations 3:61. Thou hast heard their reproach, O Lord, and all their imaginations against me. The lips of those that rose up against me, and their device against me all the day. Behold, they're sitting down, and they're rising up. I am their music. Yeah, they took joy in that. They laughed. They was chucking it up, chucking it up. 64. Render unto them a recompense, O Lord, according to the work of their hands. Give them a recompense according to the work of their hands. Give them sorrow of heart. Thy curse unto them. Persecute and destroy them in anger from under the heavens of the Lord. Yeah, the shit that they was doing to us, the Lord put it on them now. The Lord put it on them. Blinded by blinded by the shit they was doing, the same playbook. You know how Esau do. That's why you get the same movies over and over and over again. Once Esau finds something that's successful, Esau run it to death. That's why he run it to death. That's why you got a movie Nosferatu or another fucking vampire. movie. How many not? And then you look up Nosferatu. They done had like 10 of them Nosferatu movies since the fucking 40s. But that's Esau. That's Esau. But it's okay. 977. Let's go there. Hosea. Let me get this one. I love this scripture. Hosea 6 and 5. Therefore have I hewn them by the prophets, I have slain them by the words of my mouth, and thy judgments are as the light that goeth forth. For I desire mercy and not sacrifice, and the knowledge of the Most High more than burnt offerings, but they, like men, have transgressed the covenant. There have they dealt treacherously against me. Yeah, they dealt treacherously against me. But again, just like everything that the way the Lord was able to take down the nation of Israel, it's the same way this place gonna get taken down. And it's gonna be taken down double. It's gonna be taken down double, according to her words. Double. That Babylon, let's get to that Babylon though. Let's stick with that Babylon for a second. Let's go over here. This one came back in my head. Psalms chapter 137 and 7. I ain't read this one in a minute. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, race it, even to the foundation of, O daughter of Babylon. Yeah, back to the daughter of Babylon. And it's tying the Edomites to the daughter of Babylon. O daughter of Babylon, who ought to be destroyed. Happy shall he be that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us. Yeah. We happy. I'm happy watching the Lord perform the judgment on this place. I'm happy watching the shit that they was doing to us for years, and that was being said about us for years. Another group of people that you let in the country is telling you the same thing now. That's some shit. That's some shit right there for your ass, boy. Let's get revelation. That's some shit for your ass. Word. So they'll be like, oh, they always angry. They ain't angry today. They ain't angry doing this lesson today. Ain't angry doing this lesson today. And the thing about it, he'd have been ran off the scene. They still celebrate. He still, every time this Farek Ramashu or whatever the fuck his name is, every time he tweet, he go viral now. They loving him. Because remember, Twitter's around the world. So you got the other nations talking shit to the white Americans now on Twitter. Love it. Let's go. Where we gonna start at? Revelation 18 and let's start at 7. Yeah, let's start at 7. 5. Sins have reached who? 2. Let's get the who first. Who? And he cried, Revelation 18 and 2. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon. We just was reading Babylon. We done linked Babylon up in Isaiah 47. We done linked it up in what was it? Jeremiah 5. And we done got it in Psalms 137. So we done linked Babylon up. The daughter of Babylon, future Babylon. And now we in Revelation, the last books in the scriptures. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen, and is become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird. Babylon. This is what we talking about. So now when we jump down to 5, for her sins, who sins? Babylon. For her sins have reached unto the heaven, and the Most High hath remembered her iniquities. Reward her even as she rewarded you. Reward her even as she rewarded you. So what was one of the rewards that we got here in Babylon? We got talked about like we was lazy, we was ignorant, we was unintelligent, we didn't want to work, we wasn't qualified for certain jobs. And these are the things that's being said to the Edomites here in their kingdom. This is what's being said to them now. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her double according to her works. And the cup which she hath filled, fill to her double. How much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her. For she saith in her heart, I sit a queen, and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burnt with fire. For strong is the Lord power who judgeth her. Strong is the Lord power who judgeth her. The Lord is judging this place. The Lord is judging this place, man. In the works that this place have done, the Lord is doing the same thing to this place. So yeah, let's keep getting it. Let's go. Let's keep going. Revelation 18 and 9. And the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning, standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, Alas, alas, that great city Babylon. Alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour thy judgment come. "15. The merchants of these things which were made rich, the merchants of these things which were made rich by her, shall stand afar off for the fear of her torment, weeping and wailing, and saying, Alas, alas, that great city, clothed in fine linen, and purple and scarlet, and decked with gold, and precious stones, and pearls, for in 1 hour so great riches is come to naught, and every shipmaster, and all the company, and ships, and sailors, and as many as trade by sea, stood afar off and cried when they saw the smoke of a burning, saying, That's what city is like unto this great city." Yeah, man. I think that's all I really want to get in there. 21. And Revelation 18 and 21. And a mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone, and cast it into the sea, saying, Thus with violence shall that great city Babylon be thrown down, and it shall be no more at all. Yeah. So the Lord is systematically breaking this place down, man. The Lord is breaking this place down, systematically breaking it down. And it's beautiful to see. And they crying and oh God. Let's go Isaiah 14 and 4. Let's get that. I guess manifest destiny done worn out. Let's go. Yeah, king of Babylon. The fall of the king of Babylon. The fall of Babylon's king. Isaiah 14 and 4. that thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon, and say, how hath the oppressor ceased, the golden city ceased? The Lord hath broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers. Yeah, the Lord is going to break this place down, man. And we see it. We see it. We see it happening. We see it happening right before our very little eyes. Yeah, these heads be, heads, man, India's a shithole. These people come over here, and for years they thought they were better than us. For years they thought they was better than us. Now they think they better than white people too. Crazy. Jeremiah chapter 51 and let's start at 6. 51 and 6. Then we jump down. Jeremiah 51 and 6. Flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity, for this is the time of the Lord's vengeance. He will render unto her a recompense. Babylon hath been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations were drunken for her wine, therefore the nations are mad. Yeah, man. All of the shit that the so-called white man, the rulership, the leadership here in Babylon, all of the shit that they was helping all of the other countries around the world come here and help feed off of us. These nations have turned against the so-called white man now. In his country. In his country. 8. Babylon is suddenly falling and destroyed. Howl for her, take balm for her pain. If so be, she may be healed. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her and let us go every one unto his own country, for her judgment reacheth unto heaven and is lifted up even to the sky. So you got a head like this for Vivek Ramamarishi or whatever the hell his name is. You got this guy, he done came here and got rich now. He done got rich. He got rich scamming. He got rich scamming the American people. So now he can leave, go back to his country, a rich man now. This is what America do. So the way they was letting the Chinese man, the Indian man, and all of that, they was setting up these businesses in our neighborhood, and then they was taking all of their money back to their country and all of that. It was okay when they was doing it to the black man. It was okay when they was oppressing the black man. But now you have these same people telling the white man, all right, brother, you have the same people telling the white man, yo, you lazy, man. You lazy. You not as smart as you think you are. That's beautiful, man. Beautiful. Let's go down. Let's go down to, I think it's 34. I'm going to get down. Let's start at 30. And that was a strong ass signal. Damn, oh, what the hell was that signal? Shit. The mighty men of Babylon have forborne to fight. They have remained in their holes. Their might have failed. They became as women. They have burned her dwelling places. Her bars are broken. One post shall run to meet another, and one messenger to meet another, to show the king of Babylon that his city is taken at one end, and that the passages are stopped, and the reeds that have burned with fire, and the men of war are frightened. For thus saith the Lord of hosts, the power of Israel, the daughter of Babylon is like a threshing floor. it is time to thresh her. Yet a little while, and the time of her harvest shall come. Wow, let's get that one again. Jeremiah 51:33. For thus saith the Lord of hosts, the power of Israel, the daughter of Babylon is like a threshing floor. It is time to thresh her. Yet a little while, and the time of her harvest shall come. Yeah. So we, like I said, you see something like this type of thing, situation occurring, this is a signal that the end of this place is near, man. The end of this place is near. 34. Jeremiah 51:34. Nebuchadnezzar, the king of Babylon, hath devoured me. He hath crushed me. He hath made me an empty vessel. He hath swallowed me up like a dragon. Ain't that what happened here? Destroyed our people here. He hath filled his belly with my delicates. He hath cast me out. The to me and to my flesh be upon Babylon. The violence done to me and to my flesh be upon Babylon, shall the inhabitants of Zion say, and my blood upon the inhabitants of the Chaldean shall Jerusalem say. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, behold, I will plead thy cause and take vengeance for thee, and will dry up her sea and make her springs dry, and Babylon shall become heaps, a dwelling place for dragons, an astonishment, and a hissing without an inhabitant. Yeah, man. I got two that came to my head. Right here. What's that? Okay, the Wadi Abba show y'all. So I got it. Address. Let's get that one. 3. I think around 30-ish. Second Esdras chapter 3 verse 30. Second Esdras chapter 3 verse 30. For I have seen how thou sufferest them sinning, and hast spared wicked doers, and hast destroyed thy people, and hast preserved thine enemies, and has not signified it. I do not remember how this way may be left. Are they then of Babylon? Listen, are they then of Babylon better than they of Zion? Or is there any other people that know of thee beside Israel? Or what generation hath so believed thy covenants as Jacob? And yet their reward appeareth not. And yet their reward appeareth not. Going back to what I was saying, this signifies that their reward is getting closer. What's up, brother? This is signifying that you see these type of things happening. You got more people in America. More people in America is owning businesses and is in charge of corporations in America. More people than white Americans. That's what you see taking place right now. And they got to a point now where they like, and fuck you. You can't do nothing about it. Yeah, I'm going to keep hiring my people. Yeah, I got them H1, HB1 visas. And now we in a position of power where we going to make sure that this thing stay viable. That thing, that you can't touch it. You can't stop it now. They done even infiltrated MAGA. You got these heads inside of MAGA. Elon Musk and Ramsey or whatever his name is. They inside of MAGA. Second Esdras chapter 3 and 31. I do not remember how this way may be left. Are they then of Babylon better than they of Zion? Or is there any other people that know of thee beside Israel? Or what generation hath so believed thy covenants as Jacob? And yet their reward appeareth not, and their labor hath no fruit. For I have gone here and there through the heathen, and I see that they flow in wealth, and think not upon thy commandments. Weigh thou therefore our wickedness now in the balance, and theirs also that dwell in the world, and so shall thy name nowhere be found but in Israel. Or when was it that they which dwell upon the earth have not sinned in thy sight? Or what people have so kept thy commandments? Thou shalt find that Israel by name have kept thy precepts, but not the heathen. No, the heathen ain't thinking about the law. The heathen ain't thinking about keeping the precept. The heathen thinking about keeping the so-called black man and woman down. That's what they thinking about here in Babylon. That's their sole objective. Their sole objective was to keep to make sure they keep the oppression of the so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans. That's what their focus was. And by doing that, they let other people in and they let them get strong. While they was tunnel vision focused on us, they let these other people that they thought was their allies get too strong. Got another one. What's the second one? It's Baruch, right? Let's get it. That's just what happened. And now they paying for it. Baruch chapter 4 and I think 30 is where I want to start. 24, 30. $25. My Baruch 4 and 25. My children suffer patiently the wrath that has come upon you from the Most High. For thine enemy have persecuted thee, but shortly thou shalt see his destruction and shalt tread upon his neck. My delicate ones have gone rough ways and were taken away as a flock caught of the enemies. Be of good comfort, O my children, and cry unto the Most High, for ye shall be remembered of him that brought these things upon you. For as it was your mind to go astray from the Most High, so being returned, seek him 10 times more. For he that hath brought these plagues upon you shall bring you everlasting joy again with your salvation. Take a good heart, O Jerusalem, for he that gave thee that name will comfort thee. Miserable, watch this one, 31. Baruch 4 and 31. Miserable are they that afflicted thee, and rejoice at thy fall. Miserable are the cities which thy children served. Miserable is she that received thy sons. For as she rejoiced at thy ruins, and was glad of thy fall, so shall she be grieved for her own desolation. For I will take away the rejoicing of her multitude, and her pride shall be turned to mourning. And her pride shall be turned to mourning. So yeah, so the shit that they was all happy about, and they was feeling good about, and it was kiki kaka when it was on us, that same shit on them, and they crying about it. They can't handle it. They having a fucking meltdown all over the internet right now. A damn meltdown. What we got? We got next one. We got this. Let's go. Obadiah, right? Just so we understand, we talk about Edom. Obadiah 1 and 1. The vision of Obadiah, thus saith the Lord power concerning Edom. We have heard a rumor from the Lord, an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Rise ye and let us rise up against her in battle. Yeah. The Lord gonna put the spirit on the heathen. Go down to 7. All the men of thy confederacy, Obadiah 7. All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee. Obadiah chapter 7. All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee, and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding in him. Yeah. All the people you came here, they y'all was rubbing when they was down, they was kissing up to y'all and this and that and talking shit about us and side with y'all saying all the little racist shit. Kiki and Kai, y'all was laughing it up and chucking it up. Now they done got strong now and they like fuck y'all. And it's beautiful. Joel, get that in Joel 9:7. Joel chapter 3 and 9. Let's start 3 and 9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up, beat your plowshares into swords, and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say I am strong. Let the weak say I am strong. You got a dirty, greasy Indian dude in America telling, yo, fuck y'all. Y'all can't touch me. And I'm in a position where I can hire people and I ain't gonna hire y'all. I'm gonna hire Indians and Chinese and Asians because they better workers than y'all. Woo! Assemble yourselves, 11. Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about thither. Cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord. Let the heathen be wakened, and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat, for there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. So they're gonna get judged too. So in his heart, in his stinky little Indian head, he thinking, oh, we next on deck. We next on deck. No. After Esau kingdom, Esau is the end of the world. Jacob is the beginning of it that followed. We got next, Lord willing. We got next. Closer this time with the snake ass. Ezekiel 25. He came close. Let's go. I don't know. Let's go another one. Let's go Micah. Let's go that way. Yeah, so this a easy this a easy one to see what's happening. The curses that was on us, the shit that was done to us is being done to Esau now. That's what we see happening right now. And it's all of the Lord. At the end of the day, it's all of the Lord. Micah chapter 4. Micah 4 and 1. Going back to the thought, that they think they got next. Micah 4 and 1. But in the last days, that's where we at, it shall come to pass that the mountain of the house of the Lord shall be established in the top of the mountains, and it shall be exalted above the hills, and the people shall flow unto it, and many nations shall come and say, come, let us go up to the mountain of the Lord, and to the house of the power of Jacob, and he will teach us his ways, and we will walk in his path, for the Lord shall go forth of Zion. The Lord shall go forth of Zion, and the word of the Lord from Jerusalem. And he shall judge among many people, and rebuke strong nations afar off. And they shall beat their swords in the plowshares, and their spears in the pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up a sword against nation, neither shall they learn war no more. Yeah. So you know that in the kingdom of heaven, it ain't gonna be no wars, ain't gonna be no violence. Israel ain't gonna be doing what you see going over there in Jerusalem right now. That ain't gonna be going down. That ain't gonna be going down. Oh, what we got? Brother put up a precept. Jeremiah VOTT 444, Jeremiah 50 and 14. King James, yeah, put yourself in array against Babylon round about, all ye that bend the bow, shoot at her, spare no arrow, for she have sinned against the Lord. Yeah. He that toucheth you, toucheth the apple of his eye. So what we see now is this is what the scriptures say. The curses is gonna be put on that on a nation that hate thee. And then I got that Jeremiah 7, Babylon, Jeremiah 51 and 7, Babylon have been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations are drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. Yeah. So yeah, the nations, they upset now. You got heads in here talking shit to Babylonians in Babylon. Like y'all lazy. Y'all culture ain't shit. Y'all don't teach. He told them you need to raise. He told them y'all need to raise y'all kids like the Asians. You can't make that shit up. Let's get these last couple right here. Let's go shameful spew. Let's get that. Let's get these last 4 or 5 right here, and then we shut it down. Habakkuk. Let's go 10:16. Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 15. Woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink, that puttest thy bottle to him, and maketh him drunken also, that thou mayest look on their nakedness. So again, he had the people, he get these other nations, he got them here, and they in here together, they oppressing the children of Israel. They're oppressing the Lord's people. This is what you get, what you expect. So now they drunk with power, just like Esau was drunk. They drunk with power too. Drunk with power now. 16, this is the point. Thou art filled with shame for glory. Drink thou also, and let thy foreskin be uncovered. The cup of the Lord's right hand shall be turned unto thee, and shameful spewing shall be on thy glory. Yeah, the cup that we was drinking, the bywords, we lazy, we don't want to work, we incompetent, ain't no need to hire us, all of these things like that. That cup that we had to drink out of for all them years, we had to work extra hard to prove ourselves and all of that, this and that. Now you got to do the same thing, white man, in your country. An Indian man and a white boy from South Africa is telling y'all that y'all lazy, y'all need to step y'all game up. What they used to tell us, you need to pull yourself up by your bootstraps. They actually telling white people online, y'all gotta pull yourself up by y'all bootstraps. Y'all don't work hard enough. Huh. Y'all overvalue yourselves. Y'all ain't worth the money that y'all want to get paid no more. This is what is being said to you. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. 7:13. Proverbs chapter, what's that? 3 and 35. Let's start at 31. Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways. Yeah, you choosing the ways of they. He done came in here and chose the ways of the oppressor of the children of Israel. Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways, for the froward is an abomination to the Lord, but his secret is with the righteous. The curse of the Lord is in the house of the wicked, but the blessing, the habitation of the just. Surely he scorneth the scorners, but he giveth grace unto the lowly. The wise shall inherit glory, but the shame shall be the promotion of fools. The wise shall inherit glory, but the shame shall be the promotion of fools. Yeah, that's what you're going to inherit. You are inheriting shit. You are inheriting shit. I got that Zachariah. Let's get that Zachariah. Isaiah. We probably close it out there. Isaiah 55. Right? 51. Isaiah 51. And 20. Okay, now the going back to the curses being put on them. Let's start at 17. A cup of the Most High's fury. 51 and 17. Isaiah 51 and 17. Awake, awake, stand up, O Jerusalem, which has drunk at the hand of the Lord the cup of his fury, which has drunken the dregs of the cup of trembling and wrung them out. There is none to guide her among all the sons whom she hath brought forth. Neither is there any that taketh her by the hand of all the sons that she hath brought up. These two things are come unto thee. Who shall be sorry for thee? Yeah, ain't nobody had no pity for us when it was us being talked about like we wasn't shit. Desolation and destruction and the famine and the sword, by whom shall I comfort thee? Thy sons have fainted. They lie at the head of all the streets as a wild bull in the net. They are full of the fury of the Lord, the rebuke of thy power. Therefore, hear now this, thou afflicted. Therefore, hear now this, thou afflicted and drunken, but not with wine. Thus saith the Lord, and thy power that pleadeth the cause of his people. Behold, I take out of thy hand the cup of trembling, even the dregs of the cup of my fury. Thou shalt no more drink it again, but I will put it into the hand of them that afflict thee. But I will put it into the hand of them that afflict thee. So just like I was saying, all of the shit that was said to us and done to us, the white man, he drinking a big ass cup of that right now. But I will put it into the hand of them that afflict thee, which have said to thy soul, bow down, that we may go over, and thou hast laid thy body as the ground and as the street of them that went over. So yeah, so just like Esau was able to walk over us as they oppressed us, now you got other nations, group of people here in Babylon doing the same shit to the so-called white man. And it's beautiful, and I love it. And that's what y'all get. Because all you had to do was treat us fair. But the pride, the ego, the racism, the hatred wouldn't let you do it. So yeah, so the water man, I appreciate it for y'all staying in or checking in. With that one, I'ma say all praises, honor, glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakwadash. Salute to the men out there teaching the fullness of the scriptures in these times, to the hopeful elect out there scattered abroad, unlike it to a speckled bird, tabernacle of King David. Peace, salutations, keep pushing his word, and to the remnant, men, women, children, remain spiritual out there. Shalom, Israel.